Madam Speaker, ma'am, Honorable Bajila has asked a very important question to ask the Minister of Finance and Economic Development and Investment Promotion to brief the House on the total cost of the Trabablas Interchange project and to clarify whether the funding source was a loan from the private sector or from the IMF special drawing rights. Madam Speaker, ma'am, the cost of Trabablas Interchange was driven by our initial arrangements for a loan arrangement of the order of $88 million, which was provided by the consortium of contractors. In terms of what we used from the special drawing rights, we're required to pay a deposit of 26 million. So we used 26 million from the SDRs to pay that deposit. So then, and then the rest was structured as a loan from that $88 million arrangement. So it was blended. So we blended both the SDRs and the loans from the contractors. And I think it's fair to say that the product that you see at Trabablas is a world-class product. It is money well spent. It took time, but here we are with a world-class piece of infrastructure. I think it would be advisable for this House to support government to replicate this quality infrastructure in other parts of Harare where it is needed, but also in other cities across the country. I thank you.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Supplementary, Honorable Bajila.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. I'm not sure if I heard the Minister right, that the total cost was 88 million, and then there was 26 million. So is this 26 million part of the 88, or it's 88 plus 26 getting us to the total? Because there's those figures, it's not clear whether they are part or additional.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much. The 26 million is in addition, but it was a requirement for accessing that 88 million that we pay that deposit to access that facility. And we think that that was a very good arrangement indeed, because we've been able to complete the piece of infrastructure. I thank you. Supplementary?
Supplementary.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Supplementary, Honorable Mutseami.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. May the Honorable Minister explain to the House as to what caused the additional 26 million, bearing in mind that the 88 million had been budgeted for to cover the whole construction of the roundabout, of the interchange, sorry. It's a roundabout, yeah, and the interchange as well. It's both. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, ma'am. The cost of relocating, for example, relocating some of the residents that we had to relocate to create space for developing this piece of infrastructure, that there were some escalations, unexpected escalations of that cost, which then pushed us towards increasing the budget by another 26 million that I've referred to. They're just unforeseen project variations. It happens in most projects, Madam Speaker, ma'am. Projects do overrun, and it's normal. But the question is, are you able then to negotiate with the contractors so that the costs don't run away beyond affordability? So, but the cost of relocating families, households, was quite onerous, and that caused the budget to go beyond what was initially budgeted. I thank you.
Supplementary. Supplementary.
Clarity, Mr. Speaker, sir. Clarity, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much. Supplementary question.
Clarity, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Supplementary question, Honorable Madzivanika.
I'm seeking point of clarity, Mr. Speaker, sir.
I'll come to you.
Just following up to the question that I had just given.
Are you the one who asked the question? I thought it was
Yes, I asked a supplementary question, then the Honorable Minister has just responded. So I'm seeking clarity to the response.
So you're trying to
No, I'm not
weave your
trying
way
anything.
around. All right, you may go ahead.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. My point of entry on clarity to the Honorable Minister, can you substantiate to the House as to how this supplementary 26 million would just come about when the budget had already been sorted? Then you have extra figures to a situation of adding 26 million US dollars. How do you account to that, Honorable Minister?
Honorable Minister of Finance. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. Well, cost overruns are never planned upfront. They occur during the implementation of a project. That's when you discover that you've got cost overruns, but also you negotiate, a movement of people, resettlement, relocation of families during the implementation of the project. So you cannot never plan for those upfront and say, well, they are, it's all within budget. There will be budget overruns. The question is, can you negotiate better with contractors?
Order, Honorable Minister. Honorable members on my left. One of your honorable members asked for some clarity. And I think it's only fair that you listen so that the clarifications can be properly heard. Can we have order, please? Honorable Minister, please continue. You may continue, Honorable Minister of Finance. Honorable Minister of Finance, please may you proceed.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think it will also assist the House to give a breakdown of this 88 million, and then I'll then go back to the 26. And then also the same question has also been presented to the Minister of Transport. So we'll repeat the answer when his question is due for to be answered. So we spent 65 million on things such as, for instance, contractors' establishment on site, accommodation of traffic, the drains, and I'm just picking up a few things: pitching stonework protection against erosion, stabilisation, prime court, road signs, foundation structures. So the hard infrastructure engineering part, that was 65.5 million. Then we had to add some bridges which are needed, which, things like bridge 1, bridge 2, up to bridge 12. That was another 16 million, for example. Then there was supervisor engineering fees, electrical works. Supervisor fees alone, 2.4 million. Electrical works, 4.4 million, for example. If you just add those, then we are coming to the 88.3 million. You can see that here we have not included the relocation costs that I was referring to. So this 26 million went towards those relocation costs, relocating households who were on the way, and we did that successfully, and we thank them for agreeing to move. That's what happens with projects. You have these unforeseen costs, and we have to make provisions for it. And I'm pleased that we're able to cover them. And I think the honorable members are pleased with the product. I hope they've been able to drive on it as well and really experience it. It's a wonderful product, and I think that they should be pleased that we completed the project successfully. I thank you, sir.
Supplementary.
Thank you very much.
Supplementary.
Yes,
Supplementary.
Honorable Madzivanika.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for the response. If I hear you correctly, Honorable Minister, you first indicated that it was an initial deposit. The 26 million was an initial deposit. And right now, it's now a budget overrun, right? So my question, Honorable Minister, you remember that on the 6th of October 2021, you gazetted this loan, which gave birth to the construction of Mthuli Interchange, now known as the Trabablas. So the terms of that loan at that time, it did not include the 26 million. And that loan was approved by Parliament as such. Now that the Honourable Minister, you came and pay another additional 26 million outside Parliament. Where did you get that power to do such? I thank you.
Honorable Minister.
The Minister of Finance has those powers already by virtue of being the Minister of Finance. To meet any variation costs in projects is normal. That's how it's done. So one did not have to come back to Parliament to be able to exercise the powers that Parliament and the executives have already awarded or extended to me as Minister of Finance. I thank you.
Maybe
Supplementary. Honorable
Supplementary.
I think my supplementary is
Supplementary.
So all the honorable members, the supplementary questions.
This is not immediate. There is need for a ministerial statement. So
I second.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mangwa, Honorable Minister of Finance.
Hello.
Honorable, all the honorable member who is speaking.
Order, Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
That's not a point of privilege by definition. So it's not a point of privilege, and you don't raise.
Tinodzingana very fast muno house. Aiwa, tisatombodaro. Let's behave like honorable members. Thank you very much, Government Chief Whip. I think probably maybe I can then ask the Minister if he wants to indulge the honorable member in the issue a statement to that effect. Honorable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I think members have a right to ask us to present ministerial statement. But what is the issue? Where is the controversy? I don't see. We have given a breakdown as to how the monies were used. It's very simple. All right. So I don't understand why a ministerial statement is required.
Point of order.
Can someone clarify?
On a point of order.
All right. Thank you very much.
I asked for the ministerial statement.
I have not recognized you.
Sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Please take your seat. Right, Honorable Mangwa, I think the only reasonable thing that you can do at this juncture is to put your question in writing, detailing exactly what is it that you are crying over, because the minister is clearly saying that he doesn't understand where you know. Sit down as I'm finishing up. So maybe if you put your question in writing and detail exactly what is it that you want the minister to respond to, it could be helpful, right? Thank you.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order over what I just said?
No, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Ministers ask it.
No, but I've made a ruling already. I've asked the affected honorable member to put his question in writing, detailing exactly what he wants.
We are all affected differently and severally.
No, please take your seat.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
On what? On what I said again?
No, it's not on what you said.
On what, honorable member?
I think there's something that you missed, Mr. Speaker. The same thing that you want Mr. Honorable Mangwa to ask the Honorable Minister has already been asked by Honorable Bajila. So you cannot ask Honorable Mangwa to repeat the same question. What we are seeking here is clarity from the Minister. That's why you want a ministerial statement, which is going to detail the response.
Honorable member, order.
From what you said,
Honorable member, please sit down.
The Honorable Minister is
please take your seat.
Okay.
That's the kind of privilege that you have when you sit on this seat to pronounce that. I've already pronounced how it is going to happen. You cannot detect to the chair how you want it to be done. Question number 29, Honorable Mangwa.
Number 29.